Okay. And going to turn on the camera down here, everybody. I'm trying to figure out, chat, where's the best place to put this camera. Seriously, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure it out, and I think I'm failing. But I think this might be the best place for it. I guess we're going to find out. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Gettysburg. I did not expect to be here today, but that is the way things go. And we just decided, yeah, we're grown-ass adults. We can go on ahead and take an impromptu trip to Gettysburg if we want to, and that's exactly what we did. For those of you who are new to this stream, my name is T. You can call me T Monster or Twitch Dad, and we are right across from the Dobbin House. Now, if you don't know what the Dobbin House is, I'll show you real quick. I'll give you a quick tour of that. If I go on ahead and I pull the curtain back, you'll see there is the Dobbin House across the way. And we actually have a neat trivia thing about the Dobbin House. We might actually go outside and just do a quick little walk around, because we just did an abandonment session while we had dinner, and that was fun. We haven't quite decided what we want to do device-wise, so we're this is really off the top of our heads. I'm not kidding. So for anybody new to the stream, either on Twitch or on YouTube, my name is T. You can call me T Monster or Twitch Dad. You can also call me T from Old Spirits Investigations, because that is what we do. We are a team out of the state of Virginia, and it is comprised of myself, Phil Rossi, and many other incredibly talented people involved, including our wives, Tina Rossi and Philippa Valentine. And tonight, it is just me and Pip. We we took an impromptu trip to Gettysburg, or as some people call it, Paranormal Disneyland. And yes, they do call it Paranormal Disneyland, believe it or not. And we decided to do an impromptu investigation after doing all kinds of impromptu investigations at Penhurst. We were just up here for the Penhurst Paracon, and one of the things that we couldn't do, but we had a great time having dinner with them, was we couldn't get a chance to go to a meet and greet that was being hosted by Paranormal Quest and Adelaide Haunted Horizons. But I reached out to them yesterday and said, would you guys like to get together for dinner? And Allie agreed on behalf of the entire group. And that was what brought us up here. So we had a chance to have dinner with some really, really lovely people. We sat down with Allie, Cag, Ryan, and Dave. Allie and Cag, of course, are with Adelaide Haunted Horizons. And you okay, baby?
The door's sticky.
And and of course, Ryan and Dave are part of Paranormal Quest. It was such a delight meeting them. And now, what?
There's the camera.
Camera's over here. I don't know where to really put the camera.
You know, I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot.
You think that's a good spot, everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
Have we turned on my friend?
I'm not turned on any friends yet. But I am going to... I'm going to go on ahead and turn this.
So we're in Gettysburg. I guess you've already said that.
I did say we were in Gettysburg.
Yes. We haven't been back to Gettysburg. It was funny, we were just saying that we haven't been...
We haven't really been to Gettysburg in quite some time.
Yeah.
And so,
over a year, which is unusual.
Okay.
Here he is.
So Boo Buddy's on. But yeah, we were talking about it in the car. We were saying we haven't really done a Gettysburg Live or Gettysburg investigation in some time. So we figured when we got the chance to meet the good folks over at Paranormal Quest and Adelaide Haunted Horizons, we thought, you know what?
It's a trigger.
That's a trigger. We should go on ahead and do that. And now we're here. Let me see. I'm going to try something a little different tonight.
What you gonna do?
I'm not going to necessarily. Oh wait. Yeah, data plan. Right. I forgot. I need to get.
The pass.
Yeah, I know.
passwords.
I know. If I want to, I could set up a data plan for this account. That's kind of funny. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
So did you mention about the house a bit?
I was even there for you because it feels like you have done. You have gotten way more research in than I have.
Well, we're on the grounds.
That's on Twitch when you don't have internet.
That's kind of cute.
Okay.
Could you pass me the little book there, the
Yeah.
guest book?
Hang on. I want to see if I can get a shot of this. Hold on a minute, everybody.
But yeah, we're getting back in Gettysburg. So we're back in Gettysburg. We had a wonderful dinner at Dobbin's.
We had a great dinner. We had a great dinner.
Which is the oldest, I think it's pretty much the oldest building in Gettysburg. It's actually 1766, I think, the restaurant was built. It was, it's supposed to be haunted. It's got some things. This time we noticed something that I hadn't seen last time we were there, which was the dolls.
Yeah.
They had
a whole collection of creepy dolls. That I was like, where did that come from?
I don't know where that happened.
Where did that come from, and when did that happen here? Because I don't remember there being creepy dolls in the Dobbin house. I was thinking about throwing on some shoes and taking everybody outside to the optical illusion.
Oh yeah, see if they could see that.
So we are supposed. Isn't it from this room? We're very close to where Abraham Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address, or am I wrong?
I think you would have come through here.
Right.
Yes, we are pretty close.
Ugh.
So I was just reading the guest book of this little place, this little bed and breakfast, and it's funny. There's people there that were saying they were touched, people that heard voices, people that had their feet pulled while they were in bed.
Yeah.
So.
Where is?
Destroy your life by reporting something that's not happening. So,
Someone even drew a little ghost in this one.
Do what?
Even drew a little ghost.
Oh. That's President Noir talking on my. But I'm just gonna go ahead and mute that for now. It doesn't make me happy when I have to stream when I have to mute President Noir. Oh hey Phoenix, how are you?
Hey.
Good to see you. Oh, look at us. Yes, we're right there. See?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a loop.
Huh? No, we're not gonna have a loop because I've turned down the sound. Just wanted to do it to get a gauge for the one, to make sure that the stream looked fine, but also two, I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anybody in chat. So, Phoenix, Fee, how are you tonight?
What? Did you say something?
Yes, I did say something. I did say something, Boo Buddy. I did say something. I did. Hope everybody's having a good night. This is a purely impromptu stream. We did not expect to be here tonight, but you know what?
Sometimes you just gotta go to
Sometimes
Gettysburg.
you just got to go to Gettysburg, and that was kind of the attitude of the evening. We were like, we haven't been to Gettysburg in a while. Let's fix that. And it's nice to be in Gettysburg. It's really nice to be here. So here's what we. I should actually do this. Hold on one second. I'm kind of doing a mix of things right now. I'm unpacking, but I'm also in my head trying to figure out what we want to do with this little impromptu stream that we're going to do. I don't know if we're going to go for long on Twitch or YouTube because we had a really nice dinner.
Yeah, it
A
seemed to knock
really
us out.
nice dinner at the Dobbin House. I had one drink. She had two. Lush. And
I'm gonna have as many drinks as I want when I'm like 20 feet away from where we ate.
well, there you go. And yeah, we had a fantastic dinner, but man, it knocked us out. And I hope we didn't do the same thing to the folks over
Yes,
that we
because
met with.
man, they go hard.
They're going hard. They're doing. So, for anybody that does or does not watch Paranormal Quest or Adelaide Haunted Horizons, you're kind of missing out because they push it. They're actually going. They're doing not one but two investigations tonight. They're simultaneously. They basically got a hold of both the. Now it's a collaboration, so they're going to have some stuff they do together. But for when they're by themselves, they're basically doing the orphanage here in. They're doing the orphanage, and they're also doing Jenny Wade tonight. So I sincerely hope. I'm not going to tell you when, because if anybody's watching and they go, oh hey, I'm going to go and crash their investigation. That's why I'm not telling you when and where. But they are. What good people. They were great people to finally meet. It was good. It was a good night. It was definitely a good night. I just hope that. I hope they liked us.
We went too much.
We were. Yeah.
I'm looking for ghost stories in the guest book. I found a couple, so I was just seeing if they.
But I hope we weren't too much for them because. Yeah, it was a. Because it was a good time, but it was definitely a full on kind of dinner. Now, one thing I forgot because Pip asked me. She said,
Did
"Yeah,
Did you hear that?
did I hear what?"
He said Boo Bear is ticklish,
Ooh.
and that's
Did
not.
you say something?
I thought when Boo Bear giggles and says that tickles, that means that somebody is touching Boo Bear.
Yes, that's what he just
Boo
said.
Buddy,
Boo Buddy.
Boo Buddy.
But that's what he said. He said I'm ticklish.
Oh, did he just
He did
say that
he
tickles?
said that, yeah. He said that tickles.
So he says that tickles.
So
Okay.
is somebody touching the bear?
Well, I'm gonna move the bear. I'm gonna move the bear so that we can get maybe a little more. I'm worried that the bear is too close to us. But
Want to be my friend?
Aww.
we all want to be your friend, Boo Buddy. Especially if we can especially if by being your friend we can get your name right, because we're having a tough time getting your name right.
Aw, thanks. I like holding hands with you.
Oh.
Okay. That's an indication of somebody touching him. That's an indication of somebody touching him.
That's interesting. That's two.
Well then, let's now. So we're gonna do a few things from this vantage point, and then we'll even go lights out. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Do you want to hold my hand?
Hang on, everybody. Easy, easy.
Some people's handwriting is just awful on this.
Listen to you. I'm going to be a little critical of people's handwriting now. Oh, I wanted to go lights out, at least for a bit. Well, lights out with our green light, with our
Green
green
lights
light,
out.
with our green light out. Okay.
Oh, this person has written in the guest book like it was a journal,
Do you want to play a
What
game?
do you mean?
like pages, like 4 pages.
Really?
Yes.
Usually, a guest book you should just have one.
No, but she's
And
written
then-
like a journal, dear
Wow.
diary.
Dear
today,
diary.
Today the person in the gift shop was rude to me.
Okay. She really?
Yeah, she wrote that.
Wow.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we're finding that some of the people that are here in Gettysburg, not the most chill people. Some of them are a bit on edge.
I
And
think the undead people are much more.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding out. So I did want to make sure I told you, hon, that I didn't want you to think that I was snipping at you when you were talking about goodbye. We just got started.
here.
With when you started talking about what we've experienced at Jenny Wade, I wanted the Adelaide ladies to go in completely cold.
I like cookies. What's your favorite food?
That does not get any less creepy. It says I like
Paul.
cookies. But you understand what I mean, right?
Yes.
All right.
Is there someone named Paul here with us? Actor?
I was an actor.
He's not acting now, though.
No, I'm not acting now. I consider myself a performer, but I'm not. I don't think I'm acting now. Oh, I wanted to do this. Sorry, everyone. I know.
You're not going to put out the
Right now, no.
What music do you
bloody. Oh yes, this place would have been very bloody.
Okay.
So I was
I
going to
just
tell you.
wanted to set this here. Don't mind my unmodest
Derek. There are lots of names. Paul and Derek.
my rather unmodest bare feet. Hopefully we won't get docked for bare feet here on Twitch.
Yeah, I can't see your feet, so you're all right.
Well, it's not what you can see, it's what Chet can see.
Oh, I can see. Well, I can see what Chet can see, and they cannot see that.
I can see what Chet. Tell me what your Chet eyes see. Okay.
You turn on the solar scene. Blood. Okay, it said bloody, and then it said blood.
Well, like you said, they would have that because, it was. Didn't you say this place had a history of
Well,
being a Civil War medical field?
Hildegard.
Hildegard.
Get some.
Now that's a proper
That's probably
Civil
his
War name. Hildegard.
He's hiding.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Neil. Okay.
Kneel before Zod.
Actually, I'm just going to make sure of one thing before we go any further, and that is that I turn off airplane mode. Turn on airplane mode.
Turn on or turn off?
Turn on airplane
Turn on
mode.
airplane mode.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make things a little harder.
Why do you like tummy?
And I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to take simple cat ball.
Put it there with Boo Buddy. There's a door you could shut if you don't want that light to leak.
Oh no, it's alright. I think we're good. I think we're good now. Oh. He says just before he sits down. Now.
So we are near the Dobbin House. We're on the the land that would have been the farm of Dobbin
Yes.
House.
What's your favorite story?
We're telling you right now.
Run by Reverend Dobbin. There's a lot going on in this town that's not Gettysburg War related. It's older than that. This place was not this building, but the building right there was
The Dobbin House.
The Dobbin House was a stop on the Underground Railroad.
Dobbin.
Dobbin,
Yeah.
So it has very lady.
What's your favorite color?
Oh shoot. This is low battery.
I was about to say I bet it's got low battery.
Oh crud.
Do you have another one?
Trying to remember if I do.
Yeah. So
I thought I wrote.
dance. He's not going to dance.
Dance.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to salvage.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm trying to salvage my recording by.
I can't
What's
get
your favorite
through.
toy?
And everybody wants to help.
We just might want to keep our voices down a little bit as far as
Well, we're not gonna be screaming up a storm like anything like that.
no. But
Well-
it hardly feels like anybody's in this house with us at all.
Okay.
Wow. Hag. Wow.
Wow, dude. Be kind. Be kind. Thank you very much. That's my wife you're talking to.
Unless you're a hag. We did do an abandonment a la Paranormal Quest. But it was at least 2 hours, right? We were gone.
Depends on how much actual footage we got.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'm hoping we got at least 2 hours worth.
So I'm just turning off that air conditioning unit.
What?
I turned off the
Tell me what 2 plus
Let's
2
turn
is.
off the air conditioning unit.
because it's not too hot in here.
Well, it's gonna get stuffy in here if you don't have it on.
Well, let's just turn it off for a bit.
Alright. Oh,
Are you touching Boo Buddy?
it's okay if you want to touch Boo Buddy.
He's cute.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's mine.
Ooh.
Do you like that?
Well, here's the thing. Something touched Boo Buddy, but I didn't see the ball go off, and I'm hoping we could get the
If
ball.
we could get both, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Well, interestingly, Reverend Dobbin took in children.
Mm.
I think he was like a teacher of some.
Say your alphabet. A, B, C, D.
Okay, here we go. Dobbin House, May 21st, somewhere around 9:40, 9:45. Actually, 9:54. 9:55. 9:55. It is now 9:55 p.m. Eastern Time, and this is a casual investigation of our room here at the Dobbin House. Okay.
Can you finish this?
So whomever is here with us, my name is T,
I'm Pip.
and we are paying a visit to your home, or to a place that was your home, or to a town that was your home, the town of Gettysburg. Pip and I are
Can you
both
make a noise for me?
Pip and I are both
Coming to
storytellers.
get me.
Coming to get. Oh, when you think
That's-
about the
when you
Underground
think about the
Railroad.
Underground Railroad, yeah.
No one is coming to get you.
No one is coming to get you. We want to make sure that you know that the devices that we have put out here, they're all safe. None of them can hurt you. But if you want to let us know that you're with us right now, we just want you to know that we want to hear your story. We're storytellers, but tonight is about
Can you
you.
tell me a secret?
And you can talk to our Boo Buddy there.
Alright.
Great. You've
Very
figured-
responsive.
you've-
Oh, there's another
Oh,
goodbye.
the goodbye? Oh no,
It sounded like a
don't
woman.
leave. Don't leave. We wanna talk with you.
We're interested in your story.
Yeah.
We love this town. It's a fantastic place to come visit.
And we also have friends that you can't see but that we can see, and they're gonna be talking with us throughout the night. But I would love to hear your story. I would love to know that.
Scream.
Well, we'd rather not scream because we might have people in this hotel bed and breakfast with us. And we just want to make sure we don't wake anybody up. We want to be good guests here.
I think at the most there's another 2 living people here.
Yeah.
Not upstairs. There's nobody upstairs. So if we hear anything
So
upstairs,
there's nobody above us.
there's nobody
What
above us.
about in the
What?
In the
Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
that could have been us.
I never quite. I need to figure that out. Find out from
Yes, you
Connor.
do. This was Pip's Mother's Day present, Boo Buddy, and she still doesn't know how all of it works. But that's okay. She's learning. It's fine.
I've learned what is what are
What are
words that are reactions to something and words that are sort of meant to trigger some sort
Right.
of response.
Right. So we have several different devices here. We have several different devices here.
Do you have a favorite song?
There's a cat ball in front of Boo Buddy. If you touch the cat ball, it'll light up.
The orphans in the Gettysburg orphanage quite like the cat balls. Remember?
Yeah, they like the cat, and they like the REM pod. Now this device here, the black box with the silver stick, we call that the REM pod. Now, if people have come here to investigate before, there's a good possibility that you know these devices. But if you don't know these
Do
devices,
you have any brothers or sisters?
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Well, there are a lot of
They
tombstones
were
around
like,
here.
maybe we'll pass by them. But we
Should we
have,
do it? Yeah.
but we just have different ways of. It's just different ways of letting us know that you're here. Of course, Pip has this thing in her hand called Ghost Tube. It has a word bank, and it's either going to generate words at random, or it's going to
That you pick them.
let you pick them if you
Do you have more friends we can play
if you
with?
take a look at that word bank. So, here we go. We're gonna sit here and just let
Give it
you.
like a 5-minute vigil.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and let you get a feel for us.
Listen to the space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What time? You can see the time up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go silent.
Well, we have gone silent. We just need to go silent.
All right. 5 minutes from
Do you know what time it is?
There you go.
now.
You are
Would you
annoying.
like to play pretend?
Continue. Alright.
Okay.
Wanna be my friend? Do you wanna hold my hand?
Look for me. Sweet.
Those muffled voices were from next door,
Not so much.
outside.
Philippa.
Do you wanna play a game?
Philippa.
There's my whole name.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit weird. It said, Philippa, do you want to play a game?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
So it sounds. All right, we're kind of breaking the silence a little earlier. I think we have a family above us because I just heard rushing water up there.
Are they above us or the next
I
to
think
us?
they're above us.
Or are they outside?
Well,
I
they're
thought
outside.
I thought the other suite was.
I'm listening.
We're all listening right now, aren't we? So just real quick, everybody, we just got.
I like cookies. What's your favorite food?
Well, we didn't get that, but we did get Pip's name, Philippa. We got that.
And then there was boring,
We got
bored,
bored, continue, and then boring.
in different voices. So like,
So So it could mean that we have more than one. We might have more than one presence here with us, but right now, I would say it is being very, very quiet.
I like music. What music do you like?
The interesting thing about this house that I hadn't quite explained was that, so this was built in 1973, but it was constructed out of old barn boards from this area. And the one thing that barns and any...
I try.
Can you try? Which?
Did you say something? Could you please say it again?
Well, if you want to say it again, we'll go quiet, but you can try any of the devices that we have out here. We have the silver stick. Just get close to the silver stick. It'll let us know you're here.
I'm following you.
Well, instead of following us, let us know that you're here because we can't see you. You can touch the. You can try and move the cat ball, that clear ball in front of the teddy bear, and that'll let us know that
I
you're
like
here.
good stories. Please tell me one.
You can also hold Boo Buddy's hand, touch him,
Give him a squeeze.
give him a hug.
He's very soft.
It'll let us know that you're here.
It was interesting that it had blood and it also had bloody, because all of the barns and every space that was here during the Civil War
Oh yeah.
was used as a field hospital.
Yeah.
And many of the barns in this area that have been converted to other things were field hospitals and are haunted.
What color is the light in my tummy?
If you've heard our names, but if you want to share your name with us, there's a box with a very fuzzy top on it. You can go up to it, and as loud as you can go on ahead and you can say your name, and we will hear it. We may not hear it straight away, but we will hear it when we go back and listen to this.
What's your favorite story?
We are looking for you. We left Boo Buddy running when we went to...
Yes, we did. We have some footage that we could look back on later on.
So we did an abandonment with the good folks at Paranormal Quest, or from the good folks at Paranormal Quest. They do this thing called abandonment where they set up gear and then they leave. And I have been wanting to try that for a while, and we got some neat stuff. And I really hope we made a good first impression with those guys because...
Your favorite color?
And with Adelaide Haunted Horizons, they were really, really nice people. Really, really super kind. They gave us a lot of time because we spent at least 2 hours just
Getting, and then we started to get the hairy eyeball.
yeah, we got a hairy eyeball from one of the managers of the Dobbin House.
A long time.
Flood.
It's
Ooh.
popping off.
A long time ago, float.
There was something in there in the middle there.
Valid,
too.
I think it said valid.
Valid.
Float. Dig.
Ugh, that's ominous. That's
What's your
ominous.
favorite toy?
I mean, Gettysburg.
Our favorite toy is Boo Buddy. That's our favorite toy.
Irwin.
And another name.
Another man's
Aw,
name.
thanks. I like holding hands with you.
Now that
Is a response
is a response.
to a touch.
If you're touching our Boo Buddy there, can you also touch the cat ball or the silver stick on the device on the ground, just to let us know you're here?
Now we weren't moving at all. We're sitting on this.
Yeah.
Well, thank.
Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Interesting. It is also raining outside.
Oh. I think Solace.
Is it? Is it?
I think Solace is
Reach the end of it.
is about to spit the dummy. That's not paranormal.
Incoming.
It's just-
Incoming.
It's just low on battery.
What do you want to put out the
Tell me what 2 plus 2 is?
Just trying to think if there's any way I can.
charger?
If I can.
There's a.
There should be a
outline right
cable around that. Oh yeah, but is there a Table. Yes.
I can't hear you.
Because I'm not talking to you right now. Please, your call is very important to us. All right. Perfection. All right.
You know your alphabet? A, B, C, D.
That was me.
Squeaky
me.
floors, squeaky floors. Even though this house was built only 40 years. You want to examine the floors? It sounds like something from Star Trek.
It does.
Oh, is it going?
Well, it's plugged in. The question is, will it charge while it's plugged in? It might. We'll see how that goes. And again, let me just show you how these work. You can just poke this, and it will light up. You can also do this. See, you don't even have to touch it. You don't have to touch the box at the bottom.
Can you make a noise for me?
But if you want to let us know that you're here, and if you want to try to communicate with us, we can come up with ways to.
Be careful. I was just about to turn over
Careful?
to see you. We are being careful.
We're being very careful. We're being careful as mice.
Uh,
Would you mind turning that on because it's starting to feel stuffy?
that's going to make noise contamination. But
It's going to make a little noise contamination, but nothing we can't handle. Okay, maybe that is pretty. Well, no. I'd rather it'll stop.
you know what? Turn on the one in the other room because that's.
But once it goes down, it's the problem with paranormal investigations. It can be very stuffy, and then when you turn on any air conditioning, it can be hard to hear things.
Well, I could do the Estes method if you want to do that.
Let's pace ourselves. I just want to get a feel for this. Just
Can
kind
you
of
touch my tummy?
ease into it. Now, this is interesting. So, track with me, Chad, but you'll see over there, I didn't get an alert, but I can see from here, on the bottom row,
Yeah.
something touched the cedar, or something touched the sawdust. You see those little spikes? Those are vibration spikes.
Interesting.
Something is touching it, or getting really close to that.
And we had touching from Boo Buddy, so.
Yeah. I think that's interesting.
What? Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
That might have been again. It depends on how on how loud some of the surrounding sounds are. So tonight was fun. I really hope we made some friends tonight with Paranormal Quest and Adelaide Haunted Horizons. Got a really neat perspective on the two of them, or the two groups rather, and their thoughts concerning debunkers.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting how they were saying it makes it harder for us because they're debunking people that are faking, but they're using the same equipment that we are.
Yeah, it muddies the waters quite a bit. That's why I get annoyed when people say, oh, I know Ghost Adventures is fake, but I just enjoy it for the entertainment. But I'm like, but
Well,
you're
then
rewarding
you're
them
rewarding,
for...
You're rewarding bad behavior.
What'd she say? I just probably noticed the temperature. Maybe you said, brr, I'm cold.
That's only if you put them up against the...
Boo buddy, are you cold? Interesting to see him at Trans-Allegheny.
Be very interesting to see him at Trans-Allegheny because we know at Trans-Allegheny we're going to be heading to Trans-Allegheny in July.
Any more friends we can play with?
See, for a second I thought I heard no after you said, "Do you have any other friends you can play with?" But then,
No, hold on. He just said I like hugs.
is that a trigger? Or
Yeah,
Is
yeah, that's one of the triggers. So we're getting
it, well,
some
whatever's
touches.
here is touching. And here's the other thing.
There's
that's
some more
interesting, too.
spikes on the side.
There's some more vibration.
Acquaintance.
There's some more vibration spikes over there on Solace.
And we're sitting we're not moving around.
No. And I thought I heard some muffled voices, but that's actually coming from outside.
Do you know what time it is?
My baby.
Every time we get my baby, I always flinch. Jeez.
We're here. Am I dead?
We're here, my
Okay,
dear.
we're here, am I dead? Well, if you're here, feel free to introduce yourself by hugging our little boo buddy over here, our little teddy bear, or touch the cat ball. Go on ahead and touch that silver stick. It's just different ways of letting us know that you're
Or you
here.
can touch that red light at the top right. To let them know that will.
Oh. Have I not set...
What happened?
I haven't set the... Hang on. Thank you, Spence. Thank you, Spence. I'm not set on IRL. Thought I would be, but I'm not. I'm set on Magic the Gathering.
This will be the weirdest Magic the Gathering.
Most realistic Magic the Gathering ever. Alright, let me fix this. It says Stream Manager, so I should be able to figure it. There it is. Chat, activity feed, mod, reward request. That's widgets. That's not helping me. I'm hoping you saw, Spence, the I'm hoping you saw, Spence, the message that I sent, right? Create a dashboard.
Hold my hand?
There we go. Content. And channel? I don't think that's it. May have to get it elsewhere. Alright, stories. Yeah, somebody's
Having a good time.
having a good old chin wag outside our room. All right, so
I'm just going to go over there and shuffle the lines.
okay. So what's weird is
That tickles.
it's letting me do every. Yeah, that was a touch. That was a touch. It's letting me do everything but change the title. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on, I want to taste something. No,
Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I was just
Oh,
saying.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
I
wiggle.
wanted to see if me moving around had triggered him into saying,
Yeah, no,
but he didn't.
that's fair.
It didn't.
How old are you?
Hey,
Oh, look at that picture.
ooh,
Dice and a
don't
snake.
don't gamble, kids. I felt like that's what it's saying.
Don't gamble. It's
Don't
good.
gamble, kids.
It's covered in snakes.
Yeah, it's covered in
Gamble,
snakes.
Gambling is covered in
There's
snakes.
chat settings. What? Okay. This. Oh, you know what I can do? All right, hold on. I know where to go.
What's happening over there on the solace in the bottom line?
That's vibration.
That
Now,
was
that
me.
was you.
That was me.
That
Okay.
was you.
I like cookies.
I like cookies.
Don't be mean. Boo Bear just.
I'm not being mean to Boo Bear. Alright, it's not letting me change the title from here, but I think I know another way I can change the title. I can change the game title. Please hold. I'll be right back.
The game is Gettysburg.
The game is Gettysburg. Gettysburg got game.
So now I am curious. We're still learning about Boo Bear, so we
I
don't.
like music.
Boo Buddy.
What music do you like?
Boo Buddy, made by our friends in Lynchburg, Virginia. Go Stop. doing?
I like good stories. Please tell me one.
Okay. There's even a Boo Buddy t-shirt.
Did you find a Boo Buddy t-shirt?
Yeah, there's a Boo Buddy t-shirt. It's very
What
cute.
color is the light in my tummy?
Fixed. I got it. So now it should say, now this is me. This is me. That's me walking around.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to trigger Boo Buddy.
No, it didn't trigger Boo Buddy. And anyway, we'll be talking soon there, Spence. We've got some stuff coming up, Chet. We've got some events coming up. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite story?
So Boo Buddy does EMF, temperature, vibration, and the pause. So when the pause
Well, thank
light
you,
up,
Spence. Hold on one second. Thank you, Spence, for doing that. Twy, thank you for keeping an eye on things. And as far as YouTube goes, I can't see YouTube chat, but Spence, if there's any questions on the YouTube chat, feel free to relay them on here as well. I got to figure out a way that I can watch YouTube and Twitch at the same
What's
time.
your favorite color?
But I'm sorry. My wife was explaining the inner workings of Boo Bear.
well, we haven't seen it.
Boo Buddy. Boo Buddy.
Jeez. Boo Buddy's paws light up when he detects EMF spikes. But yeah, when he says, "Oh, it got just warm in here. Did you make it warmer in here? Perfect. Thanks for making it warmer. Did it get warmer in here?
Yeah.
That's a temperature spike. Brr, it just got cold in here. Did you make it cold in here? Perfect. Thanks for making it cooler. Did it get colder in here? Temperature drop. What was that? Could you please say it again?
What's your favorite toy?
Actually, that's actually vibration. What was that? Could you please say it right again?
Now look at that.
Now that's not us.
No. But look, there's a break, and then you see a bunch of jagged lines.
Yeah,
for
I know.
vibrations.
What's vibrating?
That's what's vibrating over there. I
That
don't
tickles.
think it's that.
No.
Making that vibrate.
So, haha, that's tickles. Oh, thanks. I like holding hands with you. That's also a response.
Yeah.
I like hugs, and hee, Boo Buddy is ticklish. But all the other things,
1, 2, 3, 4.
all the other things that it says are supposed to be EVP true.
It's cold in here.
Okay. That's a temperature drop.
Yeah?
I'm trying to see if there's a temperature drop up there on the Solace. I don't see anything. Now what I've got, how I've got the Solace working is if I detect high spikes of movement, temperature, or magnetism, it's going to give me an alert. So far, it has not gone off. But here's what's interesting: I am seeing little spikes showing that there is some sort of vibration happening, even though nobody is walking on the floor. There's no way the voices outside are going to be able to trigger that.
No.
And it just feels like that's what's going on. It feels like almost something's tapping the desk.
Are you writing on the desk?
It wouldn't be a surprise if someone's writing.
It's a
on the
nice desk.
It's a very nice desk. I don't think it's the refrigerator. The refrigerator is not
No,
gonna-
I don't think so. Otherwise, it wasn't doing anything at all before.
So the gear that we're using right now, that is Pip's Mother's Day present. That is Boo Buddy. Boo Buddy detects EMF and movement, as
Hot
well
and
as
cold.
temperature changes. We have a cat ball in front of Boo Buddy in case anything triggers that. We also have a Mel meter down here, which is in REM pod mode. Mel will go off if anybody brushes up against the antenna. We have in the corner and we have in the corner something called Solace, and that's what we're talking about. Solace is the new, it's the all new and improved Fast Eddie. Since the guy is no longer making Fast Eddie, Ghost Stop went on ahead and created their own version of it. And it detects vibration, magnetism or EMF, and temperature spikes. And right now, it hasn't set off any of the alarms, but nobody is walking on the floor or touching that desk. But the vibration, it's going off. It's picking up something over there. So we have plenty of devices, and of course we have ourselves. We're trying to find out what's going on and what is in the room. I did a sweep of this room earlier with Mel. Mel was in was in K2 mode at that time, and Mel did not pick up any kind of EMF in this corner. Now there is some magnetism there, but it's very nominal.
Boo Bear's not lighting, his paws aren't lighting it, so.
Boo Bear is kind of chilling right now. Boo Buddy.
Boo Buddy,
We're,
oh damn it.
we're trying to get in the habit of saying Boo Buddy because that's his actual name. And it frustrates Sean, its creator, because Sean's trying to sell these.
As Boo Buddies, so yeah. Did you like our
Can you touch my tummy?
did you like our little teddy bear here? Do you remember the war?
Now that hum you hear
That's
is
the refrigerator.
is our room refrigerator.
Look, but there's still vibration going on there.
I know.
And there's no cars going past or anything.
I'm gonna try something here.
What? Did you say something? Say it again.
Oh, that's
That time that was me.
yeah.
And you can see how hard I have to hit this to make it go off.
Yeah. But it's going off at a lower
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly enough, when we
Do you
first
have a favorite song?
when we arrived in this room, there was a seer image I got, which was of a little boy sitting in a rocking chair. And interestingly enough, there is a rocking chair in this room. And there's also rocking chairs out on the porch as well. So there's a car coming in, but it's all the distance over there.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Not quite sure what that beeping is. What was that beeping? Oh, that was you.
That was
Jim.
me. That was me. Okay. See, it's still. Okay, looks like it's stopped. Looks like it's pausing. And then, and this.
Yes.
Okay. So that again, that was me. This is also
Do
me.
you have more friends we can play with?
You didn't want to put out, swap that out for
Simon?
Simon?
Swap out what? Solace?
No,
The cat ball?
no,
Good
the
buddy.
Mel.
Oh, Mel? No. I want to give Mel a good shot.
Okay, that's not creepy.
That's not creepy at all.
A couple
That's
of little
not
kids and they look like they look like the
They're
orphans.
not going to be orphans. Keep the camera on.
Do you know what time it is?
Now, if we've got two kids in here, if we've got two kids in here, everybody, just feel free to give Boo Buddy a hug, because he'd love that.
He loves kids. He's
He
a
loves
great-
kids. We love kids too. We're parents as well as writers. You can also play with that silver stick. Just to let us know you're here.
It makes me think of that picture of the orphans, which is funny because that's what PQ and the
That's what
Adelaide
they are right
ladies,
now.
they're
Yeah.
at the orphanage.
The Adelaide Ladies and Paranormal Quest, they're both at they're all at the orphanage or at the Jenny Wade House. I really hope it pops for them the way it popped for us.
Quite good.
We really love both those
Now, like,
places.
was someone listening to us talk about that
What?
over at the Dobbin House?
What the
That they were
dolls
going to the orphanage.
or the orphanage? Who knows?
We did talk about that.
We did. We talked favorably about the orphanage and the Jenny Wade House. And a lot of times
Wanna be my friend?
we do have, there is history that backs this up. There were kids from the orphanage that would go over to the Jenny Wade House and play. So there's that factor that's involved as well.
And apparently, the people of the town loved to see the orphans because it was
Yeah. A lot of them were orphans of
it was first set up as to be
well,
an orphanage.
it was orphans from soldiers of the Civil War
Yeah.
the Civil War. Yeah.
Very
I
sad.
just heard a. I think that was probably the air conditioning unit.
But yeah, if you want to touch the teddy bear, that's what we brought him for, so that you could play with him.
Yeah. We brought Boo Buddy here specifically for you,
Do you wanna play a game?
and we would love to see if we would love to see if you wanted to interact with Boo Buddy, because he's Boo Buddy. Hey Boo Buddy.
Hey, Boo.
Hey Boo Boo. I don't think Boo Buddy is a reference to Boo Boo from Yogi Bear. But
Thinking about it. I feel like Boo Buddy's thinking.
How old are you?
did you want to give Boo Buddy a break?
No, I like Boo Buddy.
I love Boo Buddy.
I wouldn't mind doing the Estes though.
Let's wait a bit. Let's
Not
wait a
not
bit.
right now, but
No.
let me just turn off an airplane mode on. Go back to
You're gonna go back to standard.
Ghost
Sia.
Tube, yeah. I went through Sia.
Or Ghost Tube. If you really wanted to mix it up, we could pop on Sear.
I like cookies. What's your favorite food?
I had Sia, and I got
You got rid of it?
no, I got the two orphans. I just showed you the picture.
No, that's Sear. Fox.
I don't really like Fox very much. Personally, I prefer the Spirit Box. I can try it if you want.
Chris just popped in to chat, as in Skylar's dad.
Oh, hi, Chris.
How you doing there, Chris?
Look, we're in Gettysburg.
Yeah, we're in Gettysburg now, Chris. We're in Gettysburg, and we just we had dinner with the folks from Paranormal Quest.
By no means.
What music do you like?
We had dinner from. We also had dinner with Adelaide Haunted Horizons. So it was a very, very good night. A very good night. And if you're coming to Gettysburg, we could always make the
I
road
meant
trip.
it.
I meant it.
We could always make the road trip and come out here if you.
Absolutely.
Hang on, I'm talking to Chris. Hold on. But Chris, if you want us to road trip up here and
We could meet.
and work with you and Skylar at the Jenny Wade House or the orphanage, just let us know. Just let us know. I know you really want to do Penhurst, but you might want to ease into it. That's a pretty big jump, Penhurst.
Especially at night. That
Especially
place
at
would
night.
be.
At night, by
Oh.
ourselves. What
It
did
just
you say?
said I like hugs, which is
A response.
no a touch, a vibration.
That's what I'm saying. A
Yeah.
response to the touch.
It's a response, yeah. He's been going off. Actually.
Let's book both. Chris is fearless, man. I tell you what, Chris is fearless.
We're pretty booked at the moment, though. We've
Right
got some,
now, we'd have to look at our
Next year,
calendar
maybe.
because we might have some spaces in September. but it all depends.
Depends on.
It depends on a lot of other things that we got going on. But
Color is the white in my tummy.
I'd love to know where that family is.
I think they're next door. Because there's 2 suites on the ground floor here, and we're in one.
Yeah, but they sound like they're right outside.
Well, they are not.
Mm.
Well, they might be outside on their deck. Patio.
That's true. They could be on the patio. Now look at that. We have been off this floor,
And it's still going.
and it's still tapping away.
I wonder why. This is interesting because we've been
What's your favorite story?
getting a lot of vibration
Yeah.
based things.
So I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try something here just to.
I mean, I don't see there's no big trucks or anything going past.
No. I'm gonna just turn things off.
Turn it off and turn it on again.
Channel.
Tunnel.
Tunnel.
We had dig before. And
Yeah. I'm gonna come back over here real quick.
after the destruction of the Civil War, there was a lot of, as you can imagine, a lot of bodies lying around, and there was a lot of digging, dealing with the dead in a physical sort of way. It took a long time.
It's still going. Still tapping away.
Sit with me.
Sit with me.
We are sitting with you.
We're
Are
sitting
you in the
with you?
chair?
Pip and I are going to split an apple juice because I'm telling you right now, it was really good. It was a really good meal, but whew, it's a little salty.
It was salty, yeah.
Mm. But if you do go to the Dobbin House in Gettysburg, do order the filet mignon, get the crab cake on it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You had the crab
That was
cake
really
on
good.
it. Yeah.
Apparently, is Skylar there with you there, Chris? So for those of you over on Twitch, if you're curious, Chris is a funeral home director that we met at Penhurst Paracon. He was there with his 8-year-old daughter Skylar, and Skylar was making quite an impression.
She was amazing. Lost.
Chris
Oh
sent
my
us some
God.
videos of his daughter, 8 years old, in Candyland, which is in the basement of Penhurst, doing the Estes method, and it was pretty fearless. She's turned in for the night. I understand. Oh, you're right. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. I mean,
Time doesn't mean much in
time
Gettysburg.
does not mean a thing in Gettysburg.
Older.
Older.
Are you older than us?
Well, do tell Skylar that we said hello, and that it was a pleasure meeting her.
Curse.
That's curse.
This land is not cursed. I mean, there were.
I don't think Gettysburg is cursed.
Although after the Battle of Gettysburg, people.
Might have felt that
What
way.
do I do?
What do you do?
Okay.
Well, you can.
Well, you can. Oh, go ahead, baby.
You can touch.
Ooh.
You're getting so many touches on him.
Yeah, well done.
I was gonna say you can touch Boo Buddy, but you obviously
Thank
figured
you.
that one out.
Thank you for touching Boo Buddy. I know Boo Buddy appreciated it, as you can tell.
I feel like Boo Buddy's getting some good
Yeah. Boo
interaction.
Buddy's getting some love. Do you want to touch the ball in front of Boo Buddy? Be great if you did that.
See, when people say, "Oh, cat balls don't work," that one hasn't gone off all
It's
this
gone off
time.
once.
Boo Buddy's great for abandonment. I want to see what happened while we
Yeah.
were here.
None.
So,
None. None happened.
None.
I don't know if none happened.
Well, we'll see. So, yeah, we were talking about that, Spence. We were talking about how
Can you make a
Um,
noise for me?
it's very sweet. Ryan told this very, very sweet story about how he and his father would come to Gettysburg often, but
For the
strictly
history.
for history. But they had never been here as paranormal investigators, Ryan and Dave, until last year, and that was their first venture here as paranormal investigators. And I told them, yeah, I went 53 years without ever going to Gettysburg. I never went for a family trip. I never went for a school trip. Never went to Gettysburg. And then Phil gets me into.
Clean. This room is very nice and clean.
It's a lovely room. Phil gets me into paranormal investigation, and the next thing I know, I have visited Gettysburg within that first year as a paranormal investigator 8 times.
No, it wasn't
Seven?
seven.
Seven times. 7 times.
6 or 7, yeah.
7 times. So yeah,
But we have been here a lot.
yeah, we have been here quite a
And we
bit.
still haven't investigated everything. There is
Can you touch my tummy?
Gettysburg is truly an artichoke or a bloomin' onion of paranormal activity. You can visit part of it and still have another part of it to go, and there's still more. There's still so much more to look into,
there's the Cashtown Inn,
which we haven't done,
Farnsworth Inn.
which we've ate at. Great food, but
You can stay there.
Yeah.
There's the Tilly Pierce bed
Tilly
and breakfast.
Pierce, yes.
There's the brick house. There's a lot of places that are,
What?
This-
Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
And I see that could be
I'm
us.
gonna have to check on that because that's the only one I'm a little bit.
We got to figure out where the microphone is.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But yeah, there's a lot, and also on the battlefield, there's a lot of places. We haven't gone to the wheat field.
Yep.
We haven't gone to the peach. I think it's the peach orchard or the apple orchard. There's a whole lot of other places
Yeah.
we haven't been.
We've been very fortunate with what we've caught here already. But it's, when it comes to Gettysburg as a paranormal investigator, it's not about proving whether or not something is happening at Gettysburg.
Where?
Gettysburg. Personally, yes. I think Gettysburg.
Dying.
Keep going.
Okay, I'm working on it. And this was something else we were talking about concerning skepticism and things like that.
Not required.
And it was like one of the things that we all talked about, PQ, Adelaide, and us, was has debunkers are trying to now basically dismiss the equipment and just say the equipment is faulty. And yet, this has been popping since we've been here, and I don't remember it being this busy at Penhurst.
Certain areas.
Certain areas it was, but it wasn't always popping off with the same things. In fact, we have a video that is currently live that does talk about that. It talks about how
Ridiculous or real? I think.
it goes to ridiculous or real, and I go into some of the. Are all those voices from the same device?
Yes.
The ones that are high pitched are coming from Boo Buddy. The ones that have the
Modulated.
the modulated sounds, that's coming from Ghost 2. And so we have a lot of things that are
Do you know what time it is?
we have a lot of devices that are trying to help us try to understand and deduce if there's activity, what's going on. What I find interesting is nothing is coming out of the REM pod. The cat bowl hasn't moved once, but Boo Buddy has been getting some responses.
And Solace has been getting some responses.
And the Solace is, so Solace, or as we call him, Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul is over on the corner of the desk. That's the Knight Rider red thing that's going back and forth. And
Do you like to play pretend?
it is picking up, and that's why I'm filming it with a smaller camera. It is picking up some kind of vibration. And it's not like it's, at first I thought, okay, maybe it's something wrong with the device, but it's not a consistent thing. There are
No, it's
breaks,
coming in.
then there's vibration. A break, and then vibration.
Was it?
That was a thump outside.
Jason.
Oh, was that Jason? I hope it's not Jason.
Wanna be my friend?
Jason does not want to be anybody's friend.
Jason does not. Jason Voorhees does not want to be anybody's pal, except maybe the guy who originally played who played Jason. Because no, the very first guy to play Jason, like the big bad Jason, he's actually into the paranormal.
That's right, he is too. I forgot about
He did a
it.
very heartfelt documentary about a place in Kentucky.
Yes. that
It
was
is
a-
in 13th. You'll be okay. Thank you, Brad.
getting a lot of touches and vibrations and stuff, which is interesting
It's
because
very-
we're not
yeah.
even on the floor.
We're not even touching the floor right now.
He told me.
Oh,
He killed me?
told me.
Oh, he told me.
What did he tell you?
Who is she?
Me?
Who is she?
Well, you said my name, Philippa.
Yeah.
Pip? Philippa? That's both my names.
Do you wanna play a game?
Boo Buddy is fun. It's a different kind of device, I gotta admit.
You know, he's good for abandonment
Mm-hmm.
because he asks questions. But look at the vibration is
I
still.
know. It's just, it's constant. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, if it is constant, it could be man-made. If it's man-made, what is causing it?
I don't know.
How old are you?
But the air conditioning units aren't even on right now, so it's can't be causing
This
it.
one's on. Hang on. I don't see this.
Dangerous.
I don't think it's dangerous. I think it's just our neighbors.
I don't think that's dangerous. Peek. He just locked the door behind him.
I like cookies. What's your favorite food?
How long is it going to take him to realize that he locked the door behind him?
Sit with me.
Well, I would sit with you, but I'm going to have to go over there and open that door for him. Did you notice? Yeah, did it. Coming. You did what I did, which was to pull the door shut behind you. Yes, I'm.
I like music. What music do you like?
Yes.
Hello.
No, I'm not interested in the extended warranty. I'm not interested in my car's extended warranty.
I want to talk to you about your car's extended warranty and hair ties.
It's when just before I said he's pulled the door to, I'm gonna have to go over there and open the door for a minute. It said, sit with me.
I like good stories. Please tell me one.
Still creepy. Yeah, Boo Buddy does have a creep factor about him.
How about, because we're getting vibrations,
Harmful.
he's not harmful. How about we turn off Boo Buddy and put on the Hydra?
You mean on the floor?
Yeah,
Color is the light in my tummy.
because something's picking up vibration and we kept then for him another.
So,
Why is he here?
Who, the buddy?
the buddy or me? Alright, so,
It's cold in here.
ooh, alright, that was a
Temperature drop?
temperature
You're
drop.
feeling chilly,
So you're
buddy?
taking Boo Bear
Oh,
out.
and he's like, I just noticed.
Boo-boo, ticklish.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
tickle him. I'm tickling you, big buddy. I'm tickling you. All right.
Okay,
Good
I
night.
guess-
Thanks. I like clothes and candy.
No, that's
Oh.
you. That's you.
Yeah, but he's sweet when you hold him.
He is sweet.
I mean, he's a little creepy, but isn't
He is creepy, but in a sweet way.
Alright, I've turned him off now. And good night, little buddy. You can still sit there though, because I'm gonna. Look.
So this is one of the new. This is one of the new. This is one of the new. Yeah, I hear you, honey. So this is one of the new gear offerings from Ghost Stop. This is called the Hydra. We're gonna give this a shot. And the Hydra is like it is as
I
me,
wanted to put him that there, swap out for Boo Buddy.
but it's it's
Ugly.
it is
Ugly
a
device.
it's a new take on the tracer. Instead of it measuring temperature, and it measures temperature and it measures vibration. But what it does is it measures temperature and vibration from various angles. And I have 3 of its 5 potential tentacles. I don't know what else you'd want to call them. Tentacles.
Well, that's why it's called the Hydra, so.
Well, as you can see, that's why it's called the Hydra. Alright. So I'm going to turn this on. Okay. And Hail Hydra. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Now we're going to let it calibrate, and then we'll see how it does.
Yeah, because the interesting thing is the central area is also touch sensitive.
Yes.
If the central light lights up, then it's coming on that main sensor.
No, if those lights go to white, it
Yeah.
means that it's detecting motion coming from that direction.
Yeah, but there's also a light that's about this for the sensor, the main sensor itself.
Mm.
I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, if it detects
I'm
anything,
sure about that.
I did watch the video about it.
Yeah, I know. I did too.
There is something that shows that it's being touched in the center rather than on these end pieces.
I think it's on.
It is on. The blue circling just means it isn't detecting anything.
Okay.
When it goes
Took me a
white,
moment. Took me a moment.
when it goes white,
It
it'll,
detects something. It
yeah.
detects some sort of movement. So are you still in here? Are you still in the room with us? According to the vibration sensor, somebody's in here with us.
Yeah, there's a lot of vibration going on here. Like, who's wandering around here right now? I think I heard something move out there.
What, in the bedroom?
No, out in the hallway. But there's nobody out in that hallway.
There was nobody outside either.
Where are they?
I don't know, but it's gone quiet now.
It's gone quiet. Don't let them complaining about that. Oh,
Oh, I see
Now
there. That's movement.
oh, someone coming in? Yeah, when it has blue.
How are you?
We're fine, thank you. We're glad to be in Gettysburg again.
It's been a while since we've been in Gettysburg. It has been.
Failure.
Failure? What failure? Oh, well, the Confederacy did rather.
If
Have a rather large
they had
failure.
a rather large failure. Can we get your most haunted room, please? Ooh.
What? Asking about which are most.
Have we ever had a really haunted room?
Well, room
or-
14 in the wayside was pretty interesting.
It was interesting, but I wouldn't necessarily felt like it was.
Do you mean like
So-
a room we've stayed in?
So we have stayed in several haunted several haunted locations. We have stayed in Linville.
Slow. Linville.
the Wayside Inn, room 14. There's this one.
The Balladary Inn.
I was making a joke. Oh no, honestly no. This is legit.
Oh, you mean when you check in? Can we have your most?
Oh, can we
haunted
have your home restaurant room?
We have asked that before.
We have asked that before. There's actually a couple of hotels in Lynchburg that we wanna check out because of that.
Actually, institution. Well, no. Although the orphanage is an institution.
The orphanage is an institution. I would say probably the most haunted room that either one of us has slept in
Sacrifice.
would be yours. Would be yours and Tina's the first time we went to Linville.
Oh, with
Because you had
I know.
you had a sock taken off your foot.
That was very strange.
I'll let Pip tell the story. I'll let Pip tell the story about the sock.
I thought I caught some. This is going to sound weird, but I thought I caught some movement out of the corner of my eye under the bed.
It just came from the bed.
Okay, interesting.
So did you want to come in?
Oh,
Okay, it's starting to pick up. Did you want to come in here?
Sheridan. Wasn't there a General Sheridan for the Union?
There was a General Sheridan. I think it was a major at the time of.
Major Sheridan?
I want to say he was there was a major Sheridan. But the thing about it is, okay, now this is probably going to be me setting off the. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
now you're setting it off.
That's me setting it off. I'm going to try something again. Again, just to try to get confirmation.
Just don't want that to trigger the. It's not.
Putting out the cat ball.
How do you feel? I want to.
You want to? Well, come on in. Join the party. Can you see that? Can chat see the?
Oh wait, Spence just said during the war. They were saying that Philip Sheridan held the rank of Major General, so there was Sheridan.
Was he in the Battle of Gettysburg?
But the question is, was Sheridan in the Battle of Gettysburg?
I mean, a lot of people were.
There was a lot of people in the Battle of Gettysburg.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, now you're starting to warm up to that.
It's interesting that it's going towards the desk.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to write a message?
Or are you currently at the desk writing? That's the bigger question.
Daniel.
And now Daniel.
Oh, that was you, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh, you didn't tap your foot on the floor?
Haunted.
Well, thank you for that confirmation.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that confirmation.
Praise.
Praise. Alright, I want to see this. Seems like the vibration sensors are really getting a workout.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because some of the stuff in the guest book was about, hearing footsteps and being pushed and touched and all sorts of different things.
What are you looking up?
Sheridan and Gettysburg.
Philip Sheridan in Gettysburg.
Yeah. Oops, why am I not connected to the internet? Because I'm on airplane mode.
That would do it. That would do it.
Wi-Fi. Turn on the Wi-Fi. Okay, let's try this again.
But would Pip and I not ask, hey, do you have a haunted room in this place? Which one's your most haunted? We probably would ask that. I wouldn't put it past us. It is.
People do seem to.
It is all very doable. It's all very doable.
Why no connect? Whoa. Whoa.
And it's not coming from the. It's not coming from here.
So now those sensors at the end are detecting vibration.
It's detecting something.
Well, vibration is the white. Blue and red is the
You sure about that? I thought green was the vibration.
I'll check those. I'll check both of them.
I was more disappointed because we're getting movement over here.
Mm.
We're getting some sort of environmental change over here, but the cat ball has not gone off once. Well, that's why I put it there. I wanted to see if it would trigger, after those two. The vibrations are still going over there. That's the part I don't understand.
Oh, Sheridan. That's why Sheridan rang a bell. He was just funny connection.
Oh, did he lead the cavalry troops of the Army of the Potomac in the East in 1864? Defeated Confederate forces under General Jubal Early
Yes.
in the Shenandoah Valley?
He
Yeah.
did. He did.
He was the guy that was riding back
That's
in the
why it
Shenandoah Valley.
sounded.
And he was like, the hell? And yeah, whatever Jubal. And Jubal Early was a bit of a jerk, even as a combatant. Like he was.
Even Lee really didn't have much nice to say about it.
No, I think Lee referred to him as what his
As
favorite bulldog or something like
little
that.
angry little man. Or
His angry little bulldog or something along those lines.
No, his bad old man. That's what he called him.
A battle, yeah. When General Lee calls you a bad old man, that's saying something. But where I was getting with this was that Jubal Early was now keep in mind the American Civil War, there were still rules, if there is such thing in war, rules to the combat. You know, like you didn't you know, it was not a gentlemanly thing to do to strike at the crack of dawn or something like that. You at least wait until everybody had breakfast, because nobody wants to eat on an empty stomach. However, apparently Jubal Early decided to attack under the cover of fog.
While everyone was having the brekkie.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 in the morning, and he completely trounced the troops that were there. And
It was the Battle of Cedar Creek.
Battle of Cedar, no, not the Battle of Cedar Creek.
It was in Winchester.
It was in Winchester, the Battle of Winchester, and the battle of the battle for the Shenandoah Valley, and this happens near Middletown, where Wayside Inn is located, and Sheridan is riding back from a meeting in Washington D.C. and he gets word, oh yeah, your troops just got trounced. So he rounds up the remaining troops along with a few more fresh troops, and they go back and they take back everything that Jubal Early had claimed that day. Yeah, Jubal Early was a bit of a jerk. He was a bit of a jerk.
Yeah, and we've got it. Okay,
And
green.
his fans are also
Green is motion.
All right.
Red is EMF.
Oh, this thing detects EMF.
Yep.
Okay.
So blue is it's scanning.
Right.
No, hold on. Okay, this puck, when it does, even if it doesn't have any sensors on it, still has sensors.
Oh, okay.
So blue is scanning.
Right.
White is an event marker.
Mm-hmm.
With no wires attached, green is motion and red is EMF.
Right.
But then, okay, now the Hydra
So
thingies.
this is me. That was me.
Yeah,
Now that was interesting because I did this.
that's motion.
Yes, that's motion. That was me.
Red is EMF.
But that one was not me.
Yeah, so red is EMF, green is motion.
So this is the new device from.
Oop.
Oh,
I'd prefer it if you didn't have your feet on the
right.
ground.
So this is the new device, but that was not me over there.
No.
This is the new device from Ghost Stop. It is called the Hydra. We love it. It's pretty ingenious. Because the thing we like about it is that
Oop.
it is looking for either motion. Again, there's more motion, but nothing from the cat ball.
It's vibration. It's not detecting motion.
Vibration.
That is the
But-
the tracer detects motion. This detects vibrations.
So it's vibrations, EMF,
think.
and what else? Honey, you're the one that's got the
Yeah. I'm just reading it. It's quite a complicated.
piece of kit.
Yeah.
That's the thing, everybody. The new stuff coming out of Ghost Stop, it's not what I would call basic level stuff, but it's really fascinating. Because what's cool is that it's not necessarily reliant on EMF. It is not necessarily reliant on anything other than vibration, which I think is kind of cool. Because the other thing, the thing that corroborates this is over on Sol. It also creates it also picks up on vibration. But the thing is, there is nothing on that desk. That desk is stock still.
No, it's not even actually. When you look at it, it's not even against the wall, so it's not getting any. Not that there would be much.
But there's a modest vibration that's being recorded there, and there's vibration being recorded here. Vibration does lend itself to motion, but it's not motion to some sort of pressure, some type of environmental change. So that's fascinating. And time is flying by because we've been at this for nearly 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah. That's the beautiful thing about Gettysburg.
Oh.
It's the beautiful thing about Gettysburg. Gettysburg, time flies by when you're ghost hunting in Gettysburg.
And we do have a good breakfast. Apparently, the breakfast here is
Yes.
fantastic, so we don't want to miss out on that. But
Did you want to wrap up with an Estes?
well, I'll go and use the bathroom, and then we'll go and have an
Okay.
ST session.
Okay.
I just want to give it a little second here, just to.
All right.
See if I do this. Nope.
No comments from chat.
Well, I don't know.
No, because if any of these were going to go off, that. Look at that.
Hello.
Look at that.
Hello. Oh.
Look at that.
Are you asking about?
See, if and there wouldn't have been a delay or anything like that.
No.
And also doing this,
Heavy.
that should. Thank you. That should have gone off.
Yeah, I would
That
have
should have
expected
gone
this
off.
one to go off.
But the middle one went off, and then the cat ball went off. Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, and then it went off again.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
Do you want to hear something something interesting?
Yeah.
Well, you know what they did with the bodies that were lying around Gettysburg. They buried them in the garden for a bit. That's what they did with Jenny Wade. Oops, that's me.
All of this movement is going to be.
I'm just going to try not to step on the cat ball. And then I'll come back and we'll do a little exercise, right?
Okay. Thank you for lighting that cat ball up.
Made this evening.
Thank you for lighting that cat ball up. That's pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool.
Poison.
Poisoned? I hope you weren't poisoned.
Spell.
Alright, when you say poisoned and spell, the first thing that comes to my mind is Dungeons and Dragons. But I don't know if we have any D&D players. Apart from the ones in chat, I don't think we have any D&D players here with us. So tell me this. You don't have to hide. You don't have to hide. Could be the story of Snow White, yeah, because the story of Snow White was around for quite some time, for many centuries, pre-Disney. Please don't hide, because I'd like to hear. Are we talking to a child? If this is a child, if we're talking to one of the children of Gettysburg, could you touch that ball again, just to let me know that you're here?
Philippa.
Pip's coming back. Philippa is coming back. She just had to use the WC, the water closet. Okay? But if this is a child that we're talking to, if you make that ball light up, I'll bring Boo Buddy back. And then you can hug Boo Buddy, okay? Oh, dang. Wow. Okay.
Here while I was.
All right. And there's.
Oh, whoa.
I asked. It said it was hiding, and I said, "This is a child," and it called out to you. It called out to Philippa, and I said,
It called out my name.
"Yeah," and I said, "This is a child. Please make the cat ball go off again, and I will turn Boo Buddy back on, and you can give Boo Buddy a hug."
That cat ball is now going on.
And now the cat ball has gone off. Cat ball is going off. Okay.
You're gonna put Boo Buddy back?
I'm gonna put Boo Buddy back on. So let me hang on. I'm gonna walk over to Philippa. This is all me. This is all me.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna turn Boo Buddy back on.
So, I mean, they're all about Boo Buddy. Well, they can't enjoy Boo Buddy.
Well, if it's a child, of course they're gonna enjoy Boo Buddy.
He does that a little bit sometimes when he starts off. Greetings. Well, no, we can't stay. We stay one night.
We're staying one night, if you don't mind. Okay.
I'm gonna come over and sit on the bed. But that's okay. Me. So I'm back in here.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not from here. I have an accent that probably tells you I'm not. I'm from a place called New Zealand, originally.
Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we put Boo Buddy back out for you. So it said my name again?
It did.
Oh my goodness.
It said your name after you left.
Oh,
Well, thank you very much for making the ball light up. Thank you so much for doing that.
see the funny thing is I can't, it wasn't doing anything sitting
No,
there.
no, it wasn't. If you want to give Boo Buddy a hug, I'll
Tell me what 2 plus 2 is.
I can tell that you prefer Philippa's company more than mine, and that's fine. That's more than fine. If you want to go on ahead and just
Kyle. Is that your name? Or is that someone you're looking for?
if you want to
Can you see?
if you just want to,
We can't
do
see.
that.
Where should we look? Where do we look?
Know your alphabet? A, B, C, D.
Where do we need to look? Are you by the chair or in the window? In the bedroom? Or are you playing hide and seek?
By the way, the vibrations from the stream, that's just me.
Leo. Funnily enough, I am a Leo.
You are a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm getting high EMF, but I'm getting high EMF because
Yeah, right next
this.
to that.
I'm right next to this. All right. So tell you what. Do you want to get ready to do an SD session?
Yes,
Can
I
you make a noise for me?
Okay.
Lawrence.
Lawrence, well,
You
get
should,
lots of
you,
names
should have,
now.
you should have all of the.
Yes, I
you
just
should
need
have
my bag. Could you give me one?
Well, I was going to do this. While you get ready, I'm going to show everybody the optical illusion that's outside. Because I also
Oh,
need
okay, alright.
Because I also need to change the
Camera?
I need to change the camera battery. If I have any camera batteries.
Boat.
I mean, I don't have any camera batteries left. But
No.
we can still do the
We
exercise.
really just only just got back from Penhurst and now
Yeah.
Can you tell me a secret?
you're gonna leave me alone here with Boo Buddy.
Yes.
I love you, Boo Buddy.
Where did you come from?
Oh, where did I come from? Originally came from a place called New Zealand,
Holland.
which is close to Australia. Just to the right.
I doubt if anybody knew. No, they would have known about Australia.
They would have known about
They
Australia.
would have known about Australia.
Oh, cat ball going off
Yeah,
again.
I see that.
It was doing nothing,
Can
nothing.
you touch my tummy?
Nothing.
Prison.
Prison? Were you put in prison? Oh, well, there would have been a lot of people captured. A lot of Confederates and probably Union soldiers taken prisoner. Funnily enough, where we live in Lynchburg was a large prisoner of war camp.
Where am I?
You're in Gettysburg.
What? Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
You're in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Is this where you come from, or did you travel here? That cat ball has been not doing anything, and now suddenly it's enjoying itself. Do you like the pretty lights?
Hot.
Hot. Mm.
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh, that might have been T opening the door.
What?
There was a vibration thing that went.
Vibration shouldn't have not from there.
Well, you opened the door and then that sensor went like that, so I'm not sure. But this is
Loaded.
clouded.
Now, I think I should also mention that
I
this
said
cat ball.
no.
I said no.
This is not a cat ball that goes off after it's been inactive. Then that was probably me. That is not the kind of cat ball that goes off on account of a timer. That is a cat ball that basically
Okay, this is weird.
stays the way it does.
My light was on. I was like, why is this?
I don't know why that was
That was weird.
on. What was it? Oh, no, I was going to check. Check to see if they have any more batteries in the camera. I do not.
No, we're on. Oh dear.
We're on your camera, and that's it. We're on your camera in the stream. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Oh, this thing stopped.
That stopped.
Oh, it was because I stopped recording. Derp. Okay.
Amazing how that works.
Yeah. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you all something fun and something different while Pip gets everything set up.
I'm already
For the-
set. I got it.
You got everything? Well, let me do it. I'm going to do this anyway. So
All right.
I'll be right
Leave
back.
me here with Boo Buddy.
I'll leave you with Boo Buddy. Tell me if anything interesting happens. Okay. Like I said, this, and I'm not going to close the door all the way. All right. So, what I'm about to show you is not necessarily paranormal, but it's still very cool. So I'm going to go over, but you have to be over here to see it. So, Wednesday night in Gettysburg. This is beautiful, though. That is beautiful. So this is the Dobbin House right here. The historic Dobbin House. Good food, really good food. All right, so let me do this. Bring it around here so you can see it. Okay. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Okay. Again, this is not necessarily paranormal, but it is pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool. Okay. So, there is over here a shadow, a parking light, or just a light that they put. and it casts a certain shadow. It casts a certain shadow against the rocks. And if you look up, oh, I saw you that time. And if you look up, I wonder if I can do this. Okay. If you look up here, this light basically casts a shadow on these rocks. And if you look at this shape here, it's the side profile of Abraham Lincoln, who in this city gave the Gettysburg Address. And there it is. You can see the rim of his hat, the top of his hat, his nose, and his beard. Again, this is not paranormal, but it is kind of cool. I love a good optical illusion. So I wanted to go ahead and show that off to everybody. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back inside, shall we? Let's go back inside. All right. Man, it is quiet in Gettysburg. It is quiet in Gettysburg. There's something cool, though, to think that only a few blocks away from here, Paranormal Quest and Adelaide Haunted Horizons are doing the ghost hunting. Right now, yeah. I might do this for a bit. Hold on. Just getting a little bit of B-roll, everybody. But yeah, it's not even midnight yet. And I'm standing in the middle of the road. Okay. I'm not going to dare it anymore. But that is kind of cool. Just giving you an idea of how quiet this town is. How very, very quiet Gettysburg is tonight. And thanks everybody for indulging me on that little optical illusion. Kind of cool, huh? All right, let's go back inside.
Logical.
It is.
Cold out there.
It's chilly out there, but man, it is toasty in here.
Oh, that's probably you.
That's probably me.
But man, the ball was going off and off and off and
What's your
off.
favorite story?
I was just remembering the story of Boo Bear.
We like you.
Oh, we like you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
We like you too. We like this place. I'm remembering the
It's
story.
a hard time.
It's a hard time. Oh my gosh. I've never heard that one before.
No, I've never heard that one either.
It is a hard time. I'm sure there have been hard times here. It's a hard time right now.
It's a really hard time right now.
So, Reverend
Now, you see,
Dobbin.
I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving, and it
Yeah.
picked up vibration, and then there was the thing. I'm not even moving, chat.
Mm-hmm. So Reverend Dobbin had about 11 kids, remember?
Right.
So I was like, were you one of Reverend Dobbin's children? Turn on the light and the ball went off and
Oh, really?
yeah.
That couldn't have come from my shoe.
Couldn't it do it again?
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I have a second shoe. I can do it again.
Here it comes.
Familiar.
Familiar.
All right. There we go.
Now that went off, but Boo Bear didn't go off.
What the?
There was a green light. that
Oh
went
yeah,
off.
yeah. I saw that. I
But
saw
Boo
that.
Bear did not go off.
So I showed chat the optical illusion of a ring. I thought that was fun. Oh, it looks like there's my shit. I just deactivated like that, but okay.
I didn't touch nothing.
I don't think you did. There we go. All right. Are you ready to go?
I am ready to. You want me to leave Ghost Tube running while I do this?
Yeah.
Jeez, what's that?
That was me.
Don't sit on your valuable equipment. That's what she said.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
So, tube on or not?
Actually, give me Seer. Give me Seer.
Okay. Just make sure. My phone's on about 18%, so it might die. There you
Can you tell me what 2 plus 2 is?
And my intention, everybody, is to record as much as I can with this. Actually, it might be smarter if I switch to. Okay, before you get into it.
go. Mm.
Before you get into it. Let me do this. Alright.
Could you humour me by turning the cat ball off and then back on again?
Yes, more than happy to. Alright, chat.
You know your alphabet?
I'm going a little dark now. I'm going dark. But what I am going to do is I'm going to. So I'm not going to be able to see chat, but I'm going to get some video here of the wifey doing this. Because I want to make sure that we get the wifey doing this. Which means, no, I don't want to do that.
Can you finish this?
Okay, no, we're doing straight up video. There we go, that's much better. Okay. All right. Okay, you ready to go under?
I'm ready.
All right.
Can you make a noise?
Cannonball into me.
Cannonball! Cannonball, cannonball coming.
Okay.
All right. That's all right. So can you tell me your name? We've gotten a lot of names, but I haven't.
Is that all?
Well, there's some other things we want to ask you, if that's okay. But
Medical. We take. Handle.
what are you handling right now? Can you tell me about that?
Can you touch my
What are you handling right now? What can you tell me?
Logical. What does he want?
We are trying to make a connection. We are trying to make a connection. We're trying to make a connection.
They call it.
Excuse me. Sorry, chat. I'm trying. Jeez.
Miracle.
I'm trying to select stuff here because Pip just ran out of memory on her phone. Let's try this again. I'm just trying to get an idea of who I'm talking to, and
Master.
no, are we talking?
Horsewhip.
Are we talking to someone who has been been previously enslaved on this property?
You.
What would you like to know about me? So you know,
Slowly.
enslavement is no longer the law of the land. People are free.
You like?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Can you tell me your name?
Risk.
It isn't a risk to tell me your name. It helps us to know who you are. It helps us to know your story.
This is it.
Do you have
What is
I
it?
know.
play with?
Is there anything you would like to tell me?
This.
Can you tell me anything about your life? What you experienced? I want to hear your story.
Hi.
Hi there. My name is T. What's yours?
Do you know what time it is?
Look around.
We've been looking around all night.
Here.
I'm trying to understand who I'm talking to. I'm
I
trying.
love you.
You seem very sweet. I love you too. But I want to.
I'll be right.
Do you like to play pretend?
So we have an image here of what looks like a fire pit or a
Hey.
campfire. And it looks like a little bottle of alcohol, like drinking alcohol. Hey there.
I'm trying.
I'm sure you are, and we appreciate all the
Down
work.
here.
We appreciate all the work that you've been putting into tonight. I just want to know who we're talking to. I'd like to get a name.
I'm not.
Okay, are you not one of the children from the orphanage?
Oh. Back and forth.
No, I know the kids went back and forth from different places in the orphanage, different places in Gettysburg, particularly the Jenny Wade house. Are you one of the kids from the orphanage?
Yes.
So you are not one
You
of the...
can.
Want to hold my hand?
I can what? What can I do for you? What can I do to help you right now?
Help me.
What can I help you with?
See?
I'm not seeing much of anything right now.
Do you want to play a game?
fact, it looks like a lot of the.
Don't go.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to spend the night. But you were telling Pip that you were one of the children of the owner of this place, of this original Dobbin, the original farm. But you told me you were an orphan. You were from the orphanage. So can you tell me what
How old are you?
can you tell me what
Drink.
Can you tell me who I'm talking to though? I'd love to know that. I'd love to know who I'm talking to. Who are we talking to right now? Got a picture of a sink.
Risk.
It's the second time we've gotten Risk.
I like cookies.
And the significance of that is because of the
Come here.
the London Underground, the Underground Railroad. It was a risk coming here, but you took that risk, didn't you?
There.
We're not talking to one of the kids here, are we? Who are we talking to? Are we talking to a former enslaved person?
I'll help you tea.
How do you want to help me, specifically? How do you want to help me?
I like music. What music do you
Maybe.
It's okay if you want me to trust you. I just need to know the parameters of how you're going to help me. Nothing on EMF right now. Nothing on EMF.
This house.
We really
Overrated.
No, it is not. I was about to say I love the Dobbin House. Both the house where the food is done and these sleeping accommodations. It's going to be a nice night. It's going to be a real nice night.
I need
What do you need? You said you were going to help me, but you also need some. Do you need help?
cruelty.
Now look, you're safe now.
It's even more.
No, we're here to help you.
Look at it.
What can we do to help you? What can we do to
What color is the
ease your
light
pain?
Dig.
That is the second time we've gotten dig tonight. We got dig on Ghost Tube and we got dig. right
Don't.
now. Well, we can't just randomly dig. If we do that, it'll get us into trouble.
For more information.
Contact your local recruiter. Join the Imperial Alliance today.
Do you remember it?
What's your favorite story?
What do I remember? I mean, I remember my last trip here, and it was a really good one. It was a very good trip. Every time we come to Gettysburg,
Oh,
it's always something special.
here's why.
Okay. Tell me why. Tell me why.
What's your favorite color?
Absolutely nothing on EMF. Feels like everything is slowing down. Even Seer is slowing down.
Suffering.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull out Pip. I think we're just getting a lot of. I'm not getting any.
More.
No. I am not.
Enough.
Yes, exactly. It's enough. I think
Prince.
from what it sounds like, you are done.
What's your favorite
Come back.
Oh, we'll come back. And if you feel like
Calm
talking,
down.
no. If you feel like talking to us, we'll go.
Save me.
This happens sometimes. We'll say we're wrapping up, or we'll say we're starting to do something. Good devices will go off. The answers become a little more dynamic. So I think though I should go on ahead and tap out Pip.
Please call.
Not with me, one.
We'll be in touch. We'll definitely be in touch.
Hope.
Okay. That was interesting.
How'd that go?
Some direct. Oh, look at this. Some direct responses and some vague responses. Some I think were just reactionary. But look at this final image here.
Oh, burning.
It looks like
It looks like it.
it looks like the
Oh.
what was that? What was that final battle called? Pickett's Charge.
Oh, Pickett's Charge.
It looks like Pickett's Charge.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I'm going to pass over. I had to delete some of the older ghost tube files.
Oh, the images?
From 2024. Your video files because we ran out of room.
Fair enough. If they was this thing going off at all?
No, everything quieted down once you, and even Seer quieted down once you got in. Now it's starting to go off. Boo Buddy did not react to you at all. It was like suddenly it couldn't do any of this stuff. It only had to focus on you.
And now, but it just did something.
Yeah.
That looks like a bag or a. What does that look like? It's a.
No, that's a rifle.
Oh, it's a rifle.
It's
You're
a,
right.
well, it's a poorly made rifle.
Yeah, that's an AI rifle.
Yeah, it's an AI rifle. All right. On that note, I will now start shutting everything down. Interesting session. We experienced some stuff. Not just this. I mean, of course, we're gonna have to go and listen to the audio.
Oh, when I was touching my head, it was because
Yeah.
it felt like something was going like this.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, when you were outside,
Yeah.
Ghost Tube said she will touch you.
Well, I can't wait to edit that all together.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We are going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for joining us on this surprise impromptu evening in Gettysburg. You all have a great night. No raids either on Twitch or YouTube. We're just shutting it down. But thanks for being here. You all have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow. We might even review this footage. Who knows? All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you, Spence, and thank you, Twy. Appreciate you.